So, folks, I'm not making light of this. I'm really not. Luckily, I've got some up-to-the-minute information now. It's the old Holly Willoughby thing. You might have heard about it. Seemingly someone's been arrested. They were looking at kidnapping her. They're being charged with kidnap and also maybe attempted murder. They've got ideas on murdering her or hurting her very, very badly. Anyway, that's news I've just read, but early on this morning, this message would have been totally different. This would have been this morning's message when I heard the first draft. I heard from a source I read, it's been pulled down now from the old internet there, a 55-year-old grey-haired man who was recently left his wife, come out of the closet as gay and took a young, barely legal lover and lost his job on the back of it all, has attempted to kidnap Holly Willoughby. And I thought to myself, wait a minute, I know she's turned her back on you, and I know once your back's been turned, she's stabbed you in the back, but Philip, you can't do that, man. Anyway, the info was wrong. It's not Philip Schofield, don't worry about that. Turns out, is he 35, I think, or 33? I've wrote it down somewhere. 36. A guy called Gavin Plum, he must be a right plum. Anyway, he's been arrested in Essex or somewhere, seemingly. He's got the details. He's been sending a malicious text, I think, and phone calls. You don't really do that when you're going to kidnap someone, I don't think. That's what I've heard anyway. But he's looking at kidnapping her and doing her some harm. Anyway, he got arrested about 9 o'clock last night. His name has just come out. But as I said, they're looking at him for kidnap and I think attempted murder. I've never heard that before when you're just looking at kidnapping somebody. But I don't know what kind of threats he's made or what they've seen in print, be it on laptops or written down. I don't know. But anyway, I think he's appearing in court today. Obviously, he's going to be put on remand, and then we're going to hear more. At this moment in time, I think the police have cordoned off his flat. He lives in a flat there somewhere in Essex. There's a police car outside old Holly's house, making sure her, Danny boy and the 3 kids are all right. Although I would suggest, if they've arrested the guy, why would that be? Unless there's others involved. You don't know. But I can categorically state this is nothing at all to do with Philip. And as I say, I'm not making fun of it. It mustn't be nice when someone's looking at kidnapping you. And I do have some sympathy for Holly there. I'm not so sure of her conduct for the last 6 months, but still, in this instance, I do have some sympathy. But anyway, they've caught the guy. As I say, Gary Plum, a very apt name. I think, is he any friend or relation of the one that was caught, that's being done for treason, I heard just today, in the grounds of Windsor Castle over Christmas time there with a crossbow? He sounded very clever, because I thought to myself, so he's gone to Windsor, I think it was Christmas Day 2 or 3 years ago, with a crossbow to harm the Queen. And I thought to myself, everyone and the dog knows that she does about 2 or 3 months at Balmoral in Scotland over Christmas time, so what he was expecting to do, I don't know. But they said he had ideas before that. He'd even looked into getting into the old guards, was it the beef eaters or something like that? He wanted to get into there to have easier access to him, and I thought to myself, well, that wouldn't work, because if you're in the guards or whatever else, on horseback for the Queen there, and you're walking around with a crossbow, you're going to stick out like a sore thumb. So you'd never get that crossbow in there when they've got uniform on or not, pal. Anyway, he's been arrested, being done for treason, and I think he's going to serve, is it 12 years? Well, he's lucky. The last person got done for treason probably got killed, I would imagine. It was death, wasn't it, in this country? They've amended things lately. Anyway, that's all from me on this one. Hope you're well, Ollie, and no hard feelings. Well, not from me. There is from Philip. There's none from me. You've not done me any harm.